movie quite different, says Nicholas Galitzine. I
I
don't know.
I think so.
I'm gonna butcher all the names anyway, but they don't have to make it hard on me. What happened? What happened to regular names? Uh, and it was written by Matt McGloin. Or wait, McGloin?
Let me see. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see.
McGloin.
McGlowan.
Okay, but
McGloin? I don't know.
look. I'm not new to names. I've been around names my entire life, and that's been damn near half a century. But only recently have all these oddball fucking names just come out of the woodwork.
Well,
Is it just me, or is that the case?
I think a lot of the names that we run across now is because of the trans community.
Some, yeah, but not all. I mean,
Not
some
all,
are
but
seems. I'm just guessing here. Seems like there's because there's more foreigners in the country now.
yeah, that makes sense. But that's not He
Okay,
Man.
it's douche boy Nicholas. How would you say this name?
Don't get me tickled. I have to turn the
Look.
mic off.
I can't be the only one here butchering names.
You're not. I'm trying to sit here and read them too. Um, Nicholas Galitzine.
Okay, Nicholas Galactus may have just confirmed those descriptions and rumors about the upcoming live action He Man Masters of the Universe movie, while recently speaking with THR. I have no clue who THR is. The 30-year-old actor was asked how the beloved animated series compared to his movie. His movie. Wait, they're talking to the actor, right? I mean, shouldn't it be like, if they're going to say his movie, shouldn't it be the writer or the director?
I
But
would think so.
moving on. I have, yeah. Hmm, what? That's what it says. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. I have, yeah. Look, the fuck kind of bubble brain is this motherfucker?
I
I
don't
have,
know.
yeah. Look, what?
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
I have, yeah. Look, what I will say is our version is quite. Wait, I have, yeah. Look, what I will say. Oh, I have, yeah. Look, what this
This
motherfucker.
you can't even. This is butchered. I mean,
This this motherfucker. And they call me drunk and high.
oh my. Well,
Okay, wait. Let me try to get through this. What I will say is our version is quite different from the original animation, which we all agree was camp within its own right and worked so well for the time. But there's been a couple of iterations, obviously, since there was the Revolution version of the Masters of the Universe, which I skipped that one for obvious reasons, and the comics themselves, and we're very much treating our script as a Bible. I'm not sure what it means by that. I guess they're sticking to it as hard as they can. I can only imagine. But if their script doesn't stick to any of the lore, then that's gonna be ugly.
yeah.
Uh, but it's kind of amazing to hear what this show meant to a lot of people. Yeah, what it meant, and then they crushed it. They ruined it. I don't say crushed in the sense of like these young people do. Hey, crushed it like it was a good thing, But anyway, um, it was really formative for a lot of people. So a lot of people got bowl haircuts and wore furry underwear and ran around with swords.
I
Okay,
guess.
I guess I guess I get what it means. I guess, but I didn't see a lot of people breaking into zoos trying to ride the lions and tigers.
True.
Um, So it's exciting to do something that will have nostalgia element as well as hopefully attract a bunch of new fans. Now that attract a bunch of new fans is always worrisome. Always. When have they ever said that and not ruined the shit out of something?
Well, I have a theory, but I want you to get through the article first, and then I'll say what it is.
It has been claimed that the He-Man movie is set on Earth, which has nothing to do with the Masters of the Universe. No surprise there. Which is set on Eternia. The 1987 Master of the Universe movie was also set on Earth and is complete garbage. Actually, I could kind of see that and kind of not. I kind of like that movie. I mean, when I first watched it, I'm like, that was crap. I'm disappointed. And I watched it when it came out. But then I grew an appreciation for it over time. Right? We can guess the reason they are having the new film set on Earth is to save money on the budget. After all, this is being made by Amazon. Recently saw recent recently recent I'm just gonna read this how it's worded, even if it doesn't make sense. Recently, Saul Cooper, that's a name. Saul, SAW is a name. Recently, Saul Cooper, Daniel RPK. I will add, I hate all these abbreviations. How the fuck am I supposed to know what RPK in that first one I mentioned? There's no clue. There's no like things in asterisks or abbreviations. You know, it's like, oh, just give me a string of letters. I'm all right. No, fuck you. Okay. RPK offer up the He-Man movie will feature Adam as a guy in the real world who is working a boring office job. So that's already a great big departure from the original lore. And yeah, the cartoon wasn't like real solid, but you know, kids really took to it. What I mean is the storyline is not well written, but it's still, you could take the original lore and enrich it, make it good, not take it and trash it and then claim you're making it good.
Yeah, but okay.
So Adam, Prince Adam, is I wonder if they're gonna give him a green cat too. But anyway, he's working a boring office job.
Oh, why? It takes all the fantasy out of it. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, well, there's fantasy, but they just rearranged it. They're like, let's pull this and put it here, and let's flip this, and so on. When they could have made it high fantasy, Game of Thrones ish, you know, and deep in the lore. Got some not fuck boy looking actors to play the role. You know,
well, I have a theory on that.
10-year-old Prince Adam who crashed to Earth in a spaceship and was separated from his magical power sword. I don't believe that's how the original lore went either. I don't, if I'm remembering right. The only link to his home on Eternia after tracking it down almost 2 decades later. Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He Man, the most powerful man in the universe. I do agree they need to get rid of that He Man title. It's more silly than saying Superman and Spider Man.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, we've gotten used to these names, but come on, if somebody made something like that now, you know,
yeah.
it'd be laughed at.
It'd be like saying she woman.
Amazon Studios are effing idiots. Effing, okay. Recently saw Kevin Smith, oh, this fucking name again. Recently saw Kevin, recently, wait, recent,
Shouldn't there be an I in there somewhere?
either that or recently is a company name. I'm confused as shit here, but I'm just gonna read it anyway. Recently saw Smevin Kiff. Recently saw Kevin Smith go in a completely different direction too with his woke approach to the Netflix animated series. Thought it was the Tila show. The backlash was so big and the ratings fell off a cliff so much that Smith fixed the second the series half of the series, which actually turned out pretty decent. Damn, these writers need to brush up, go back to school or something. I mean, I appreciate the people put these articles out, but me reading them and I'm spotting all these mistakes, and I'm not an editor, and I'm reading it like, what? It's
Yeah, I
backwards.
know. It's
Words are missing.
awful. I was an editor and I'm looking at this going, "Oh my God,
It,
they
it's
published this like this."
it's clumsy.
Yeah,
The live action He Man is from Amazon Studios. They're also doing the reimagined Voltron movie. It's also the studio that has the film rights to James Bond, which is apparently a complete disaster. The longtime owner of James Bond recently said Amazon Studios are effing idiots. Effing, like, we're grown. We can use words.
yep. And they're gonna redo the Voltron movie. Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna
with
suck too.
yeah, with that Henry Cavill, which uh he's like eye candy for people, but I don't honestly think he's that good of an actor. Which the Superman role fit him all right, because I don't honestly think the Superman role requires a whole lot of depth. And
True.
that's just my opinion. I'm sure others have different opinions. Uh I think James Bond has a little depth but not much. Then again, I never really was into James Bond. It always bored the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. But I think Cavill did
But
pretty good as the Witcher.
with that said, Sean Connery was the only one I would even bother, trying to watch or anything.
This is also very true.
That man had something special with his acting ability. He had the right charisma. Yeah, look, okay, this fuck boy here. Here's him bulking up for the role, which he claims. Oh, let me get into it. No pressure. I just have to embody the strongest man in the universe, he told W Magazine. There's been a lot of eating and weightlifting, a lot of stunts. I'm eating about 4,000 calories a day. If you ate Southern food, it'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
But the amount of physical work I'm doing, you end up hungry at the end of the day. Same in the South. No, Southerns eat hearty and they eat heavy, but the amount of work you gotta do, and I don't mean just, I don't mean city South. I mean country South. You will bust your ass and work every bit of that off. If you don't eat like that after a day of working, you're gonna feel like you're gonna die. You're gonna be so weak.
Yeah.
You have to eat like that because you burn through it.
Yeah. And if you eat like that and don't work it off, you get the itis.
So he says, I will eventually go into what's the cutting phase, where I'm going to be starved and so rude to everyone. What?
He's going to be hungry and
Yeah,
ill.
rude to everyone. Okay. I can only apologize for the person I'm going to become in a few months' time. So basically, they're gonna bulk them up, turn that fat muscle, and then starve him. So he gets the trifecta of the muscular model look, which is it is unhealthy.
Yeah, I was
That
going to say.
the starving aspect is usually on top of the heavy workout routine and the putting on mass. It's unhealthy.
I mean,
Masters of the Universe has a June 5th, 2026 release date. Let me play psychic here. It's going to suck.
yeah,
They're
but like I,
trying to put this fuck boy looking boy in He-Man role, and then uh Idris Elba. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Idris, and so on. They're putting these people in these roles. I mean, you don't look at that and go, "That's He Man."
no. I have a
You go,
theory.
That's a fuck boy."
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
My theory is they put him in this role to get all the transformers and the LGBTQ and all them people to go
So instead
gaga
of
and all that.
what you're trying to say, instead of all out going, He Man's now a black tranny. they put a fuckboy looking bottle kid in there, and they're like, well, this is a compromise. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, it's eye candy for the LGBTQ community.
You know, ever since I replaced my camera, it looks makes me look white as a sheet. This is not how I actually look. It's just
No,
this fucking camera.
you're actually pretty dark. It's just the camera makes you look really pale. But that's okay. You look better than this person here.
I I can't help but to look at it like when was the last good movie, like Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, or the Hobbit? I mean, when was the last good movie?
Let me think. The last good movie was Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
The first, in my own opinion, the first one was great. The other two, not so much. The first one, I watched it and I thought this could be the next Star Wars.
Yeah.
Then they brought out a second. I'm like, never mind.
And after that, I would say the Deadpool movies.
We have Lakeisha Walker. I don't mean to butcher anybody's name. That's what I do. I butcher names. Is that how you say that?
Lakisa.
Uh, Okay. Whichever way it is, you're welcome to the stream, obviously.
Hello. But yeah, that's what this is. This is eye candy for the LGBTQ community.
I can't help but think when somebody goes, hello, you guys, I think of the Goonies.
Oh yeah, Chunk. Chunk. I remember that movie.